People have suggested that we should start right away. Okay, you are all welcome to this second in-house meeting for the second edition of Youth Crafters Challenge. And I believe that it has already been a very tough fight because the reality is that it is not easy. Nothing is actually easy. Anywhere you see any success in any place in the world, somebody must have actually worked very hard for that success. And by now, I want to believe that everyone that are here tonight, there are people that have already or they've qualified as the top 20 contestants, and you can go back to our website and know that you have already won yourself something. No matter whatsoever, either you come out as a final, the winner of the grand finale at the grand finale, whether you are able to make it to the grand finale or not. But the reality is that at this stage, it's not a function of where you are on the list because the reality is that everybody try to fight to be at the top of the list, and but the more you are able to strive, the more you can see yourself up there. And don't forget, at the end of the day, it is the few people that will be able to make it to the grand finale. But if you have not been given a very good fight before now, you still have the second stage here, where through the project two, which is one of the key things we are going to be looking at this evening, so that you can know what is expected of you. The 48 hours that is required that you submit your project to, we are gradually running out of that 48 hours. And if you have not submitted your project to, I think you still have the opportunity before the 48 hours runs out, because your time is not on the side of everybody. You just have to know that this is a contest. We have timeline. We have timeline in this contest. We have timeline that we are following. Everything has been allocated time. It's either we are able to achieve whatever we need to achieve on time, or we achieve at the exact time. We cannot allow or afford to allow any time to actually go above the time that is already scheduled. Otherwise, we are going to be actually affecting the budgeted time frame for everything. You can see from the timeline, everything has already been timed up and timed out. So you can see everything from the beginning to the end for the contest has already been timed out. And by now, we are already through with the plenary stage registration welcome email. Our plenary assignment project one is gone, and bye-bye for this edition, for this second edition of the Youth Crafters Challenge. Now, the progress feedback to all contestants, 17th, which I believe that you've all got the information through WhatsApp, because I don't think this time around we even send any email, because of the fact that you have access to WhatsApp and it's faster. Some of you will not even have the time to go and check your email. Before you know it, we have to still resend and all of that coming up on ground. But WhatsApp is very fast. Once you have seen your name on the list, then you are qualified to be part of this second stage of the contest. And I don't know, I believe it has been a very tough one. And that is it. You try something out. Even if you don't make it this time around, there will always be another opportunity. Even though, don't forget that Youth Crafters Challenge, you can only participate in Youth Crafters Challenge just once in a year. You can't come back by the next edition and say you want to participate again. It's once in a year. So that is why you have to give it your best shots, your best of effort, your best of struggle. But as we are talking now, some of people that drop out at the stage one, actually, some of them didn't even carry their family members along to let them know that they are actually involved in a contest, not to talk of them now even supporting them at the end of the day. Why others, they were just playing with levity. No, you don't, you fight out. And that is why from the introductory live section, This is a fight. The reality is that even life itself is a fight. Go and ask people that won great contests like BBA, Big Brother Ninja, even though that is all about entertainment, but we are not entertaining anyone here. We are actually here to see entrepreneurs that can actually begin to grow in their entrepreneurship gradually and actually be where they want to be in the future gradually, because you don't arrive where you want to be in the future in one day. You have to start from somewhere, and then gradually, you can find yourself one day to become a champion, whereby everybody they will know what you have gone through. They will know how many opportunities you strive to get. Some of them you didn't get it. Some of them you are going to get it. But I believe that the beauty of it, like we have told you before now, is that Youth Crafters Challenge is all about win-win-win. Nobody loses out. Even someone with just only one vote is actually having a gift, a soft gift that worth up to 10,000 naira. Not less than 10,000 naira worth of soft gift. So how much more people that come are you guys that are the top 20? You have soft gifts that actually worth a lot of money. You are going to see the cost you yourself when you get to that stage. But I want to congratulate you officially. Congratulations to all of you. I don't know whether you are excited to be at the stage 2 of this contest. If you are excited to be at the stage 2 of this contest, can you type in I am excited, I am excited, I am excited. You can type I'm excited, or let me call you one after the other. I don't know. There are no fast fingers here. I would have started saying I'm excited, I'm excited. It's only the greetings I've seen here. If you are excited to be at the stage 2, I want to know if you are excited. SNA, are you excited to be at the stage 2? Let me just hear from you before we okay. Tajam said I'm excited. Oh, that is it. It's tough, but that is it. Anything called contest has to be tough. It's going to be a struggle all the way, and just to get yourself there. And that is it when it comes to contest or competition. Tajam has already responded. Ezene, I'm asking whether you are excited. I can hear from you. Then Adebowale Olajide, are you excited to be at the stage 2? Okay. Ezene said I'm excited. Wow, that's great. That's great. Nwosu Ginika, are you excited? I want to know. Ginika, Rachel, is it Rebecca? I think that should be Rebecca. Are you excited? Adebowale, are you excited? Because I can see you have already unmuted. Are you excited? Okay, Ginika said yes. So she's excited. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Favor, Akenroye, are you excited? We need to know whether you are excited, please. Are you excited to make it up to the stage 2 of this contest? Are you excited at all?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's so great.
I'm excited, sir.
Oh, great. Okay, that is what we want to know for now, to be sure that you are actually excited to be at the stage 2, because you are only seeing the voting updates. You don't really know, even if we are posting top 20, you don't really know our decisions. You don't really know how our decisions are made, because you just know you are in the contest. You wouldn't know whether you are going to qualify or not, no matter what the input you have made. But I know the only people that could guarantee the fact that they are qualified is the people at the top of the ladder, because they know the reality is that at the top. That's where the winners stay. I keep telling people, even from the what do we call it? From the maiden edition, I said top. That's where the winners reside. So if you want to win anything, always strive to be at the top. And but the opportunity to be at the top is not yet over. And thank God that you guys are excited. I am telling you, if you have done what is needful, by now you should be at the top. Nothing but carry people along. You made me. This made me to remember our former. Do I say former? Because you see our ambassador. Even though she's not in the meeting tonight, I would have loved that either of them even come to the meeting. But I decided that no, let it be me and you, so that we talk today. And as we begin to plan towards the grand finale, because that is when you are going to see the crowd. You are going to see the crowd. The panel of judges are going to be there, and then I wish that anyway, anybody that doesn't even make it to the grand finale, everybody is still compulsory for all of you guys to actually be around to see what is going to happen at the grand finale, so that when you have similar opportunities, you can always know that from the beginning you give your strength, you do everything with all of your strength. The Bible that me I read said that anything that your hand find doing, you do it with all of your strength. So some people just take it for granted and feel like, okay, maybe it's going to be one of those things that I just do at the end of the day. At the end of the day, they are just making us stress. Well, you didn't pay any money for registration. Actually, yeah, there's money for voting. Yeah, public does the voting. Fine. But the reality is that go and ask our previous winners. They are still getting their payment. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. The reality is that that is how we do our things. That is how we do our things. We are fixed. What is going to be gotten depending on okay, what you find your end doing. Oh, okay, Taja. Yeah, you do it well. You do it well, including your business too. If you don't give attention to it, then you are going to do. The reason why they could always come, I decided to say that they shouldn't come today. The three of them are there. The first position, second position, go and ask them. They are still getting their payment up to now because we pay over 8 months, which, as you can see it, any category you fall to, maybe you arise as a champion, first round, second round, or if for any reason you don't meet up with our requirement, and then you fall to first position, second position, or third position, definitely winning. It's still going to be that you are having cash reward between 100,000 and down to the highest, depending on whether our conditions are met at some point. Which, as we begin to move on, you are going to see everything, and then you see that we are playing about it. We don't do abracadabra here. We don't. We are not favor. We are not. We don't do favoritism. We don't have a favorite. That's the truth here. Okay, I see that thing that Tajam wrote. I saw it. Whatever you find, your hand find, you find it. You do it with all of your strength. Yeah. So if you don't do it well, someone like me, I lead a lot of team. Not just only for youth crafters. I have international organization I promote, and I have couple of other things. Everything your hand find, you make sure you do it well, and that's the best way to excel in life. So, but it's just one of those things. What do we call it? Youth Crafters Challenge is an experience. All of you can never eventually become our ambassador. Definitely, few people are going to become our ambassador finally, and getting their cash payment every month for 8 months, depending on what you win. Either it's 100,000, whatsoever, 150,000, or you are able to strive hard, meet every conditions, and then you emerge as a champion and go home with 1 million paid over 8 months, which is what is on our website. Now, always remember, but it's all about win-win. If you don't win the cash prize, let me tell you, the soft gift you are going to win. If you are not going to go with grudges of, oh, no, it's the 1 million I want to win. At least if I win, I should have win 100,000. Yeah, if you don't go home with that and go and you can fall back to the resources, you can see those things are very, very useful for you as a business person and even in life. More so, we are packaging something extraordinary this time around that you guys top 20 are also going to enjoy, which is not in here. That costs another additional 100,000 plus. Is a soft gift, but it's not even part of what we have actually planned before now. But it's very, very good for you. It's personally someone that as a person I took as a mentor. Some of you guys in Lagos can know he was the person that released it. But when we get there, we are going to make that open. Don't let me unleash that. It's just like when we are talking about the issue of our mentoring program too, which is actually ongoing. We are preparing for that. Every of our champions, every of our ambassadors rather, are actually going to have access to the mentoring over the time because even if these winners of this edition might not have access to that, definitely as in immediate access to that, definitely you are going to have access to it in the future. And that's what makes you our ambassador, because the relationship will always be there. I will always keep talking to you. And then we always want to see you shine in what you are doing. And every opportunity, like as we begin to do some of our reporting, processing of our reporting with the Federal Ministry of Youth, since our Best Brain Foundation is a recognized foundation with the Federal Ministry of Youth, and we are reporting this program. We are piling up our reports to finally go and present. Either we are going to add this one to the initial one. The most important thing here is that at a point, we are going to tender our report, which we know that one way or the other, our government also, they are going to open their doors for us to be able to bring up some opportunities for the contestants. If not now, at least those in the future. But if you are our ambassador, I am telling you, both now and the future, you are always relevant, because it's almost like you are just part of the youth crafters. And as far as this contest still remains, definitely you remain our ambassador. Okay, so because this is not a night we are going to be staying for a long time, we just want to look at it, that your project, the project two, you can see, do a 90 seconds mass clear video record of yourself performing your craft and work, then send it through DM or WhatsApp to the admin for onward transport to our channel, for the world to view and support you with qualifying votes on our voting platform. You are to complete this project within 48 hours, while public support will follow for the next 7 days. And that is just it. That is as simple as that. Just to do a 90 seconds, that's 1.5 minutes, not more than that maximum. It can be lesser than that very well, depending on what you actually post. That's what you are going to send out, because if you have not done it well, then it's what you have done that is going to be sent to the world. But let me tell you, if you have not done well, then now people that you send it out to are then going to get excited and vote for you. So that is what some people do not know. During the the Project One contest, which involved our photo contest, the reality is that when you send the picture that is of low standard, we say you should send digital pictures, and you send a poor standard of picture. Who is going to get fascinated with the picture that you send? And they will find it difficult that, is it this kind of material you are going to go and use to contest? So somebody just going to look at it and, is this kind of material you will use to contest? Oh God, the person will look at it. And the same thing applicable to video. Some of you guys, you go ahead and you go and be sending video of very, very low quality. If you don't have the phone that could record very perfect video for you, you have some people around you. You can use another person's phone that has very good camera. Now, the timeline has been there since even before this contest started. You could have gone through the timeline, prepare for what you want to submit. But I don't know, I think getting involved in this kind of thing will always allow you, even if you don't actually win the highest prize or maybe cash prize. But let me tell you, it will always prepare you for better opportunities in the future. Even in your business, you know how the game of business look like. That is for people that can strive hard. And then that's why if you go and check in some of the great people outside here, some people try to play some games not because of the fact that they want to actually catch fun with the game, but they are learning something. They are sharpening up their brain. You can see my own head now because I do a lot of work. So that's why I have to scrape the air like this, because when you use your head for a lot of things, it will be as if your smoke is coming out of your head at times. You feel it very, 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 very funny way at times, and but that is it. Because whatsoever you need to do, you do it very well. And so, as an entrepreneur, you need to be very committed. And what I've seen when I'm an ex-banker, what I've seen in the recent time is that when people are in a corporate body and then they are working for an organization, let's say like bank, commercial bank, they will commit all of their strength. But when they come out to entrepreneurs, come out to handle their own business, it becomes a big problem. Some of them will sleep until 12 noon before they can wake up, but they can watch video. They can watch on video for 3 hours. Then you are killing yourself. You call yourself businessman, and you can watch video for 3 hours. you are so committed to watching the whole video for 3 hours, but you are not so committed to using your energy to drive your business. Anyway, that's not the reason why I'm here. I'm here, but I'm just trying to tell you that anything you need to do, you've got to get committed to it. Spread. You have what you need to share it to everybody. Tell people, friends. You know, not so bad if some of you are okay. Maybe some of the material are still going to be shared because there are diverse ways, things that you can do to ensure that you are at the top. If you get people involved, let people know that you are involved in the Youth Crafters Challenge. Definitely, they will be there to actually assist you. They will be there to help you promote. They will be there to help you send out the information. And when you have quality material, if it is video, if it is picture, but we are past that stage now. If it is video, quality video. When you have it, somebody that does not know you, I'm telling you, we look at it and say, no, this girl, or this lady deserve to, because we don't have, I don't think we don't have a girl here. So we have ladies here, we have women, because we have married women here, and we have responsible people here. So now, when they see the material you have projected, they say, no, this person deserve to win this contest. They want to give their support. But when you project a very shabby look, a very shabby material, that is not portraying your craft well, the same thing applicable to your business. When you say you are in business, it's not a function of where the office is or what the business, the location. Even if you are doing your business in your house, you have to find a way to ensure that at the end of the day, you are portraying a very good front for the business. Not that you now go and do everything in a very shabby way and you believe that you are making presentation. Nobody's going to support you for that. I'm telling you, nobody is going to support you for that. So these are some of the things you don't know. And if you carry the mentality of winning from a contest like this, you carry it into business. Let me tell you, some people will say sky is your limit. I can't even see any limit for anybody that is ready to strive for the best in life. There's no limit, because there's no limit. I was hearing one song. I'm not a fan of some songs, but I was hearing one song that somebody sang and said, even Dangote still they find money. So, there's no limit. There's no limit. That's what I'm trying to refer. I'm not a fan of some of the songs, but I don't criticize people that listen to it, but as you see me, I'm a workaholic type. I work a lot. So I don't even have time to even do much of the thing that I would say. So, but some of these songs, they play it everywhere. You hear them. Yeah, you hear the lyrics. There's nothing. So that's why I have to make reference to it. So we are running out of time gradually, because now that is it. Quality material. You have submitted your material, then try to carry people along. Your church members, some people, you don't know, that's an opportunity for you. Some are in school, you cannot carry your colleagues on campus alone. Then what are you doing? And you say you are involved in a contest. Oh, you are not. The more you do all of that, the more people are getting to also know you with your craft. That's what you don't know. Because someone that voted for you today has already now come to know that you deal in this thing. Let's say somebody that does cake. Somebody now wants to do birthday. We remember that he actually voted for one very beautiful lady that does a very good cake, and we say, okay, no, let me contact her. It's as simple. You are just selling yourself all around. You don't know. It's a business strategy as well. But I don't know. I think our youth in the recent time okay, will people still vote with 100 naira for this stage, sir? Yeah, that's what our vote per vote in every of our contests is actually 100 naira. So it's as simple as that. So we don't have any increase or any decline or anything. So that's what our vote is 100 naira, so that anybody can actually be able to vote for you. So anybody can actually be able to vote for you. So except somebody just want to complain and say, no, 100 naira is not too much. If you want to support someone to actually win a contest, that's not too much. One of my friends was asking me to come and vote for somebody in BBA, BBN. So, and I look at it, well, I don't even know the person. And all of that, But the most important thing here we are trying to say here is that it depends on individual and what you are actually, your ability to ensure that you take what you need to do. You take everything serious, and then you fight for the first position, for the top position, or let me say the top position in any contest. But you can do it if you want to do it. You can do it if you believe you can do it. So, but if you don't believe you can do it, then you will never have it. So, definitely you are going to ask questions. So now we have touched the project. Before we round up tonight, I want to now mention something. Something lastly, because I said it's not going to be a long meeting, because personally I have another meeting. I have another meeting after this. So okay. I want to say some people have been asking that they want to see their voting figures. Let me tell you. Firstly, come to talk about the platform that we use, Paystack. I don't know how many of you actually if you are in Lagos. Who is in Lagos? Can you raise your hand? I want to know if you know about Paystack in Lagos. If you are in Lagos, okay. Adebowale Olajide. Okay. Now, can you unmute yourself, because I want you to do you know, unmute yourself, Jide. Do you know about Paystack?
Paystack.
Yeah, it's a payment gateway, the same payment gateway that's the platform we use to carry out our voting. So, do you know about it in Lagos?
No, sir.
Okay, that means you are not Lagosian enough. Okay, is there any other person that have heard about Paystack here before now, before this contest? Is there any other person you have heard about Paystack before now? Do we have anybody in the house that have heard about Paystack before now, before this contest? Anybody? Anybody? Favor? Ginika, Tajam, Ezene, Gloria, any other person? Anybody?
Yes, sir. I remember Paystack, sir.
Who is talking?
Adebowale Olajide.
Okay. You have heard about Paystack before now.
Yes, sir.
Now let me tell, for people that may not know, Paystack is an international organization. It's an international payment gateway, not a local payment gateway. Even though they started in Nigeria, they are Nigerians. So, but they have gone as far as Ghana, and presently, as I'm talking to you, they are in South Africa. So this is not a platform where people are just trying to do. We don't do anything anyhow here. We are following things in such a way that there shouldn't be any form of manipulation. So I don't know whether it's Tajam or okay, it's not Tajam. I'm sure of that. Maybe it's Ezene or somebody that they are both got hooked up, and then they've even contacted what do we call it, Paystack before they contacted us. And I have to tell the person, I said, see, let me tell you the truth. Paystack are going to return the money back. It's not new to us. So, and I have not, the person after that, the person has not even actually even go back to us that they have reported, they returned the money back. But definitely I know they must have done that, because if they have not done that, the person will have been on a neck that my vote doesn't count. Let me tell you, every vote here counts. Every vote here counts. So, and you are going to see at the end of the day, whatsoever you do is what you get. Now, going back to the figures, if you were to be showing the figures, let me tell you, that is what is going to give room for manipulation. And now somebody can now count how many votes the person needs to beat you. Yes, people do that, but we choose that we are not doing that. You are not going to see your figure until after the stage 2, when after the ending of stage 2 voting, we are now going to have a Zoom meeting where we are going to talk about the votes, and then we open up our back office with Paystack. We will open it up. You will see what your vote is like. I hope we are going to have the time. I'm going to go through what your vote, how many number of votes you got at the stage 1. You look at it one after the other. Maybe we are even going to ensure that that's what we are going to focus for the day, because you can now look at your vote just like as we are now. I'll just open it, but because we are not yet, when we are done with the stage 2, I can be showing that now to you, because you can now be able to see other people's votes. But at stage 2, when we are done, there's nothing you can do again. We are already done with voting. Then when you see the figures, do you want to go and be beat? Do you want to go and mobilize 1 million people to come and vote for you now and beat someone when the voting is already over? No manipulation can take place. It's already over. But when you see the figure, you can say, okay, His 500 votes is using to lead me. Okay, you will now go. That is when you remember that you are on campus. That is when you remember that you can get 100, let me say 10,000 people on campus, and then you will go and begin to go every classes and begin to tell them, I am contesting for youth craft. Everybody vote for me, please. Vote for me, please. What you supposed to have done, but you are doing that because you see another person's vote that is actually striving without seeing anything. That is one of the beauty of this lady that won the first position in the maiden edition. What do we call it? Oche Antonia. Antonia never asked any question until the end of the contest. And I said, which kind of individual is this? She was just so committed. They will drop her, she will go back. They will drop her, she will go back. They will drop her, she will go back. That is what. She didn't ask any question from anybody. She was just doing her beat. And surprisingly, all that she was doing all throughout the time of the contest paced out. This lady won. Today, they don't remind us that it's time for our payment. You have not paid our payment. We normally tell them a week to. When it's a week to payment, we'll still remind them that by this time next week, you are going to get your payment. And then they were excited. And they're still excited up to now. That's why they can claim that they can go everywhere now and say, yeah, these people are truthful. And then I'm an ambassador of Youth Crafter. I didn't mean I want any of them to be in the meeting today. They will have also come. You understand what I'm saying? Because married persons among them, Rebecca, she's married with kids. The husband was one that actually encouraged her, that steered her up to go to any extent. And somebody that wasn't in the list before now, I think it was at the stage 2, she actually swore, boom, and went up. She wasn't there, but at the stage 2, she swore, boom, and went up like that. So that is it. It depends on the individual and how much you are doing for yourself. So, but all things being equal, whatsoever you have, if you don't make it to have the cash prize when won, definitely you are going to have something that's not cash, our gift, and those things are going to worth more than any amount of vote you put in. I can bet that with you. You can't put in the cost of the sub gift we are going to give you. You can't put it in. There's no place you are going to find it. I'm going to tell you that. So, but some of you guys that are going to win the cash prize eventually through your hard work, definitely you have done the hard work, and combined with every of the benefits you are going to get from the vote, you will realize that at the end of the day, you have actually done yourself well. And aside from that, you have also gained experience, you have also gained an exposure and all of that put together. So because at this 7:30, and I want to pause here, we are not going to reveal the figure until the end of the voting, on the end of the voting for the project 2 that is at the stage 2 here. So the floor is open. How many of you have questions that you want to ask? Because we need to round up this meeting now. I have questions, please. We are waiting. Anybody asking question? We want to hear from you. Ask your question now. Because by tomorrow morning, that is when the 48 hours is going to run out. If you have not submitted your project 1 and project 2 rather, then, well, that means you are tired and you don't want to proceed with the contest. So by tomorrow morning, that is when the 48 hours is going to time out. So we are waiting. If you have not submitted your project, make sure you do that between now and tomorrow morning. Don't let it pass, because the 48 hours, once it passes, we are done, because we don't want to kick against our timeline. Okay, who is having the question? Somebody said he's having question. Somebody is asking for what time? No. Tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, because by that tomorrow morning, your 48 hours is going to lapse. So, except if we decide to do any consideration, but for now, I can guarantee that 48 hours is what we have on our timeline, and the timeline has been there since the beginning of this contest. So there's no reason to extend it. So, okay. Who is asking the question? Somebody is asking a question here. Favor Akenroye, sir, will the organization also help post our videos for the general public to help vote you? The reality is that that's one of the reasons why we actually let you know how you are supposed to drive with social media. You can tag our page. you can go ahead. You can also post on the page. We will approve it for you. So you are to drive it. You are to drive the voting. You are to drive the sharing the information to the public. You are the one that will drive it. But you have our platform too. You can share on our timeline, and then people sees it. They can decide to vote for you if you have quality materials that are actually true. So, but there's nothing bad in you actually getting friends. Talk to your friends. Let them help you to drive this thing. That's some of the logic some people use. Some people even go and organize small group. Some of their friends, this is what I'm doing, and I want you to ask, and all of that is about initiative and creativity. Okay, somebody is asking something again. I tried tagging the page. I put a hashtag. It didn't work. I will try again. Well, it's the hashtag you put. Probably you don't know how to do tagging, so maybe you have to go and learn how to do tagging. Tag. So, no, that's not only about the hearts. So, okay, somebody use art, and art too will also enable you to. If you use art, you can be able to see. Someone that uses art, you can see the post and all of that, except if you have blocked up some things there. So, okay. Okay, we're having question again. If you want to unmute, you can unmute, ask your question, because we even want you to ask your question so that people can hear your voice. Don't let it be only me talking tonight. Unmute. If you want to ask question, unmute. Unmute. Who is having question again? Is there any other question? Is there any other question? So, in the face of no question, let me check the chat. Okay, in the face of no question, we are now at the second stage. Oh, Rebecca is asking that where will it? Rebecca, why don't you come and ask this question live? Okay, maybe your network might not be good enough. Rebecca Ginika, you don't want to ask the question live. Can you unmute yourself and ask the question live? I'm asking you to unmute. Since you want to have an idea of how the grand finale looks like. I asked you to unmute. You have not unmuted yourself. I wish that you can ask the question live. Rebecca, can you switch? Let's see your face today.
Okay, I'm fine.
All right, go ahead and ask your question, please.
Sir, good evening.
Good evening.
Where will the grand finale take place? I mean, the place it will take place.
It's okay. The grand finale actually takes place also virtually, and the grand finale also takes place virtually, and but it is going to be projected. This one now is live. As you are doing it, people are going to be watching you live. The judges also are going to be there live, judging. You are not at the other edition, so it's very exciting. Everybody's going to watch it live, and everyone is going to invite people, especially the finalists are going to invite their people. We expect you to invite between 10 people, 10, 15 people. Is already there on the conditions are already there on the timeline. When we come to the grand finale, we expect you to 10 people. We expect you to invite 10 people as a finalist. Let them come and see what you are going to do. So whether you are going to fuck up there, a crowd that you don't know anything about, you come and you fight, and probably give you votes. They give you vote. They vote for you. You become, you reach the grand finale, then you cannot perform the crafts. You score yourself low, not me.
Because the last the timeline, I went to the timeline.
Okay.
About the grand finale. So
okay.
I didn't get something like that. They said that something like projector stuff. Is it in your place, or I don't know?
Who is talking? Who is the person talking?
It's Rebecca.
Okay, Rebecca.
Rebecca.
Okay, Rebecca. You say you went to the timeline. You didn't see what?
I went to the timeline. I went through the timeline there. So, but
See the
the
timeline.
grand finale, they said
The
they said you
final.
use projector for the grand.
See what is
Are you
here.
getting me?
See what is here. The finalists shall appear for live performance for their craft within 10 minutes before the entire house. A contestant is required to use a combination of good phone and with quality camera for clear Zoom video recording alongside the best internet connection in his or her area for optimum results. Actually, I don't want to talk more about this because it's actually meant for the finalists. So when we get to that stage, we are going to break it down. So we are going to break it down what you need to do. We will break it down. We are going to do an in-house meeting with the finalists and break it down for them what they need to do. It's very simple. Just like you are using your phone to do recording, but it's going to be on Zoom. And then while you are performing, you will need third-party ends. You will need to. It's not going to be only you. Somebody will have to hold the phone for you to be doing the recording, but it has to be live. We are going to be seeing what you are doing live. Live. You will do it live. If you don't do it well, definitely everybody will know that you only come here to grab votes, and then the judges are going to score you low. The judges will score you low, and then you haven't invited people to come and see what is happening. So I hope it's clear, but I don't want to go into that because it's actually meant for the finalists. So let's leave it there. Let's leave it there. Any other person that want to ask question because we are running out of time?
Thank you, sir.
All right. Is there any other person that want to ask question? Is there another person that want to ask question? Okay, sir, I have a suggestion. Please, for any of our meeting or third stage, please make the meeting time likely early like this course. Please make the meeting time early like this course. Some of us don't have stable light at night. Okay, oh God. Oh, Favor, I think that's Favor, right? Favor, sorry, sorry. That was no stable light. That's Nigeria for you. So, but I know that's it. That's it. You don't always have stable light everywhere. So, and if it's not place whereby you can put up generator and then on your generator, then you might not have lights to show up. Okay, I think if we can make it earlier, definitely we will. But if we can't, there's nothing we can do about it than to, but we'll do our best. That's the word. Why I came in late because was thinking the meeting is by 9 p.m. as posted yesterday. Celine, you are not watching the chat room. We posted the update. That's why you have to be watching the chat room once in a while. You go check. This is where you are for now. Part of the thing that was supposed to have been done is that this month supposed to just devote this month for this contest. Even while you do a couple of other things, wherever you are just checking up and seeing okay what is happening, because this is what you are doing now. You just catch on with the contest and then you do every bit of it, everything that you need to do to ensure that you are a match winner. So it's about concentration, dedication, and then you ensure that at the end of the day you're a match winner. So that's it. The adjusted time. They are just okay. Selling. Okay, somebody was responding to selling. Yeah, the time was adjusted. So the time was adjusted actually. So sorry about that, selling. Okay, is there another question? Any other question? Somebody? We are going to make the video also available so that at the end of the day, people that are not here, they can watch. So as you go for the final, because it's almost 7:45, we just don't want to save more than 1 hour on this meeting. So as you go for the second stage, please, even if you are below the ladder, I am telling you, you can give the fight. If you are ready for the fight, you can do the fight and meet yourself there. If you know what to do, go and do it. But it's all about actually, canvassing for vote by actually looking for people to support you. You can get a team of people, diverse way you can get this thing done. You can ask people to help you share on their timeline, your family members. Some of you don't allow your family members to know that you are you are part of the Youth Crafters Challenge. Well, one day, because we will eventually land at the TV very soon. It's not going to be too long before we eventually bring this contest to television. Now, I know our ambassadors, some of them, they will wonder that maybe some of them that have been dreaming to be on television, one day, they will just wonder that. So without even paying a dime, they find themselves on TV because they are our ambassador. They might need to come and say one or two things, and that's why they are going to be live with us. Okay, Ujuwa, we only have 2 minutes left in this meeting. So Ujuwa, go ahead. If you have any question you want to ask, go ahead and ask it. Ujuwa, go ahead and ask your question, or mute yourself, please.
I want to ask, is the concept going to be on voting again? Because I see people are already giving up on this voting stuff, sir.
Well. It is normal that you have some people give up, but definitely the point is that people that want you to win anything, definitely they will always be there to support you, and until you come to the end of the show. Go and check every other contest everywhere. That is how contests run. But third stage, we don't have contest. Nobody's going to be. There's not going to be public voting. The third stage, it's only the judges that are going to cast their votes. It's as simple as that. The voting, public voting actually ends at the second stage. So that's how our contest is run. I don't know whether I answer your question, Ujuwa.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
you see Tajam say that it is not easy people voting, but may God help us. No, that is it. You can go and ask those people that are winning every other contest everywhere. So it's as simple as that. Public voting is not always easy, but it's all about you falling in love with what you are doing and carrying every other people along that this is what you are doing, and then they will be readily available to support you to ensure that you become a winner. It's as simple as that. Okay, is there any other question? Okay, 7:44. I think at this moment we should be saying bye-bye. Any other question? Stage 2 is live and the action is starting. Please go ahead. Favor said no question. People want to run away. I think Favor has already prepared her dinner. So she wants to go and run and hit her dinner sharp before it gets cold. Okay. Okay, Favor. Okay. You said something. Okay, I'm not seeing that. No question. Okay. So go ahead and put up the action, put up the show, and do your best. Probably you can emerge the winner. But all we are trying to say at the end of the day, even if it's one vote you have in this contest, because I know others are also going to watch this meeting record, it's still win. If there's one vote, you are still going to get something from this contest. So let me say bye-bye to everybody for now. But we believe that everybody is going to be happy. Except for the fact that you might feel that I don't win the highest prize, but what you also got is something that can impact on your life if you can look into it. So let me say bye-bye for now, and this is the end of the meeting for our meeting with the second stage contestant in the second edition of Youth Crafters Challenge. Thank you for being present, and bye-bye for now.